Hello, folks. Hello, folking folks. What's up? I'm going to tell you a little bit about the studio. We are in Middle Tennessee. We're in Franklin, outside in the woods. Not really the woods, but it feels like it. Look how pretty this land. Pretty land. Quiet. We are making album number 10. 10, that's right, 10 albums. We are at a studio that is the coolest studio. It's called Castle Studios because it looks like a freaking castle, folks. We're going to be doing some live LARPing. We're going to be sword fighting, casting spells, playing some D&D in the woods with cloaks in the back. See the woods over there? Look at the back. Find Jordan in there with his cloak on and his 20-sided, die. Anyway, so the Castle Studio is pretty insane. It was built by Al Capone, the gangster. There's like a halfway point between Chicago and Florida in like the 30s or something. Look it up, Google. They got all the answers. But basically, he would like stop here to hide like his alcohol during the Prohibition era to like bring it to New Orleans and Florida because he was illegal like that. So Al Capone built this, and then it became like an illegal like gambling casino, and that got shut down. And then someone was like, hey, this would be a cool studio. And here we are. It's actually really cool in the stones. There's some supposedly hidden things to let people know what was going on. Let me show you. So I gotta ask the guy again, because he didn't point this to me, but I found it. But I read that supposedly there's like little symbols to show people about the illegal gambling. So I found the diamond, like the card, the diamond, and then the hearts obviously. And then there's these weird like circular, like roulette looking kind of things. You see that? Today is my second day of guitar tracking. Yesterday we spent most of the day getting tones of what you hear with your ears from our albums. Okay, so in here yesterday was a mess. Now it's clean and nice, but we had everything set up here, like all the cabinets. We had 4 different guitar cabinets. Cabinets, for those of you that don't know, are the speakers. That's where the sound comes out of. It's not actually creating the sound. Well, it's part of the sound creation, but it's mainly where the sound comes out of. We set up all 4. Took one guitar head, put it there, played it to this one. That sounds pretty good. Played to this one. That sounds good. This one sounds like crap. This sounds like crap. Then we switched the head, another head. So we tested all the speakers. We ended up choosing this Mesa Boogie cabinet, my old Marshall cabinet that has been in my garage for years and years and years. This is like the first cabinet that I got that like my dad took me to the Guitar Center to get when I was a little kid. And it's one of the best sounding ones in this orange. So those are the 3 cabinets we chose. And if you see, what's cool is they're all mic'd up. So after we got the right cabinets, we then went through each cabinet, placing the microphone, literally moving it like this much, like checking the sound with each microphone to figure out which microphone sounded the best on which cabinet. So it was a very long process most of the day yesterday, but it was great because now we have everything set up, ready to rock. Hi, how you doing? This is my cheat sheet. Little cheat sheet. These are the combinations that we like the best. These are the 3 cabinets. These are the amplifiers, the guitar heads. These are all running. So we have here the Mesa Rectifier, the VHT, the Royal Atlantic, the Marshall 2000, the Bad Cat, the Orange Thunderbird, and the Marshall 800. And then these go, and now we know when I told you about the testing we did, so we know which head sounds the best through which cabinet. Authentic, real deal recording here. No plug-in bullcrap. The last process is the guitar. Which guitar sounds the best through which one. So when we record, we have, see this? This is an Evertune. This is my Evertune. I use this on tour. All the people online, what's the bridge in your guitar, dude? Every time people ask, I can't answer everybody, so I'll answer you all now. This is an Evertune bridge. Because New Fangoria plays so many songs live, I installed the Evertune, which means it's forever in tune. It's a locking system. Some people think it's cheating, some people don't. It's the way of the world, technology, it's changing. So this makes it very easy, because on recording, it's really hard because you layer guitars. So I might not keep this sound, but we always record the Evertune first, because every time we record a new guitar, more of a vintage sounding guitar, you know that that one is out of tune, because this one never goes out of tune. So that's how we always start the guitar track. And then we have our other guitars. I have a 60, was it 8, 62? Can't remember. Old 330, sounds amazing. Hear that? I have this 6 standard, sounds very more rocky, beefy. I have my custom Telecaster, which is for the pretty picking parts. And I have an Evertune for our drop D, because we're getting a little heavy on a couple songs on this record. And then I have this dude, which is the most important of them all. This is a guitar that I used on all of our bigger records. I used it on Self-Titled, Sticks and Stones, Catalyst, pretty much every New Fangoria record. This is a big part of our sound on our records. It just always sounds great. I bought it used when I was probably like 18 at a Guitar Center on tour in Cleveland, I think. And we've used it on every record. It's got all my old stickers on it. Kid Dynamite sticker on the guitar that I've had for years, right? Who do we have here? Steve Evans, producer of Kid Dynamite. Produced both their albums. Pretty insane. So yeah, and yours truly, Sick of It All. You produced Sick of It All record.
That is true.
Pretty cool. So I'll use this on every record, and it's back with a vengeance. We are actually recording our 10th album. That's right, folks. 10 albums, 10 full lengths, and it's awesome. We can't believe we have 10. I remember doing Nothing Gold Can Stay, our first record. We didn't know what we were doing, and 10 albums later, we still don't know what we're doing. You figure it out as you go. We're very grateful and thankful to all of you that have been listening to us consistently, picking up our records, supporting us, coming to our shows, and made it possible for us to make 10 albums. This record, I think, definitely goes back to some of that youthful angst and energy. I think all of us, we always try to make the realest of music, and naturally it just happened. All of us individually are in really great places in life, happy places, fun, having like just this sort of like, and even on tour, this rebirth of energy with New Fangoria and our fans. It's really infectious. And so we wanted to make an album that shows that, and also would be fun for our fans live, just because even when we did the movie cover record and we were doing these songs, like it just sort of brought back this whole nostalgic, you know, the nostalgia, the whole old school New Fangoria vibes, which was really inspiring for us, you know. And I think we're back recording a record that's what we do best. Steve Evans is an amazing producer that it's so funny that it's crazy that it's like our 10th album we're recording with Steve, because Steve was one of the first producers we ever wanted to work with. But when we were kids, we got signed to a major label after Nothing Gold Can Stay and the first EP from Screen Your Stereo. And on our self-titled album, they put us with a producer who had songs on the radio at the time, which was Neil Averon. We didn't even really know Neil Averon when we met him, because he did like Everclear and SR-71. And then we were like his first like punk band, and then now, you know, as you know, Neil has done everything from Yellow Card to Fall Out Boy to, it just, the list goes on. He's amazing, and we're so lucky that we got to record a bunch of records with Neil. But in the beginning, Steve Evans was one of our favorite producers. He produced some of our favorite records, Saves the Day, Through Being Cool, Can't Slow Down, to Snapcase, Progression Through Unlearning, to Lifetime, Jersey's Best Dancers, and then those were his records we got when we were younger. And then he's gone on to produce bands like Wonder Years, The Used, The Cure. I'm talking about you and you right here. But I think the biggest thing with Steve is he's from our world, but also in so many different ways, where he's like, he knows the roots of our music, so it's really easy to talk about energy the lyrics and the messages and the meanings and like the emotion, and he knows that, and he speaks that language even from the hardcore world. You know, he produced Hatebreed, Satisfaction is the Death of Desire, which is one of the best hardcore albums of all time. And if you listen to hardcore, you agree. You know, it's in top 5 for sure. So, you know, we speak the same language. I think it's a perfect timing that we've met up.
Nice!